Hi, this is 2021 MC12A number 22. Okay, we will part the numerical equation. The three root is given. Okay, using these three root, we're gonna find the get product with A, B, C. You know that sum of root is what? Negative A by Beta's formula. Okay, and the product of root should be negative C. Okay, because this is degree 3, so we multiply negative 1 again. That's why the product is negative C. And to find the B, maybe we can go this way, right? But this is a little take too long. So I'm going to take some different way, okay? The first of all, what is the value B? Now take a look this as the first. Okay, this needs a lot of work. All right, so to find the value of A, you have to do this way, okay? First one over here, cosine 2 pi over 7 plus cosine 4 pi over 7, leave some blank, cosine 6 pi over 7. Okay, we're going to find the value. So over here, we multiply, okay, top and bottom, sine pi over 7. Okay, so write down over here, sine pi over 7, sine pi over 7, sine pi over 7. Okay. So we're going to explain, we're going to write this term with express by in addition. Okay, you know this. Do you remember this needs a lot of work? Okay, you can see sine A, cosine B. This one can be separated with this way. Sine A plus B, sine A minus B. Okay, do you remember this one? Okay, now take a look at the first one. Sine 7 pi over cosine 7 pi, how much? 1 over 2. Sine plus is what? 3 pi over 7 plus sine pi minus 2 pi is negative pi over 7. And second one is also 1/2, okay? Now I'm going to put this one in the same column, okay? So third one is sine 5 pi over 7. That difference, sine negative 3 pi over 7. The last two terms, sine 7 pi over 7 plus sine, that difference is what is that? Negative 5 pi over 7, right? Now over sine pi over 7. Okay. When you take a look over here, sine 3 pi over 7, sine 3 pi over 7. This is negative 3, right? This is the odd function. This is actually what is that? Minus is move out, sine 3 pi over 7, right? Because the sine x is odd function. Okay, this is cancelled out, right? The next one is sine 7 pi over pi. That is a sine pi. Sine pi was goes to 0. Okay. These two, sine 5 pi over 7, sine negative 5 over 7. This is odd function cancelled out. We just got what this number, okay? This number is, looks like what is that? So minus sign is move out, negative sine pi over 7, okay? So this is actually what is that? Negative pi over 7, this is out, okay? We just say about this number, okay? Negative 1/2, this is negative 1/2, okay? This is the value of what? Negative A, isn't it? So A equals 1/2, right? Okay, second one. This first one, second one. Now we have this one. A little move up. Okay. We need to write. Okay. Cosine 2 pi over 7. Cosine 4 pi over 7. Cosine 6 pi over 7. Now to find the value of this one, we need another scale over here, okay? We multiply this with 2 sine 2 pi over 7. So write down over here, 2 sine 2 pi over 7. What is this one? Do you remember this one? 2 sine A, cosine A is a double angle, right? Sine 2A, isn't it? Sine 2A. So actually this one is what it is. Sine 2A is what? 2 times 2 pi, 4 pi over 7. So what is this one? Also you can reduce, okay? Times 2 again. Times bottom is 2, up here 2 again. This is also what? Double angle, right? This is still sine 8 pi over 7, okay? Now find out, I'm going to simplify, okay? This is 4 here, sine 2 pi over 7. Now numerator we got what? Sine 8 pi over 7, cosine 6 pi over 7. We're going to apply this one more time, okay? Separate. So 1 over 2 sine sum of the angle is about 14 pi over 7 plus difference 2 pi over 7 over 4 sine 2 pi over 7. This is sine 2 pi, which is what? 0. It's okay. Now we have only what? This term and this term. It's the same term, right? Cancelled out. Actually, this is 1 over 2. Move over here, okay? Cancelled out. Still what? 1 over 2 over 4 is what? 1 over 8. Okay? So, negative c equals 1 over 8. Negative c equals 1 over 8. C equals how much? Negative 1 over 8. Okay? That's the second one. The third one, this is need a lot of work. So I'm going to take a different way, okay? Using this A and C, I'm going to find the B in the equation. That is, I think, a better way, okay? Now Px, now put this number A and B in the equation, okay? Can you see that over here? Okay, over here, I'm going to write down over here. So x cubed, A is 1/2, x squared plus bx, c is negative 1/8, 1/8, that equals 0, okay? That's the equation. Now, using one of the root, x squared, smallest one is better. Cosine 2 pi over 7, okay? Put this number into the equation, okay? This is what? Cosine cube 2 pi over 7, 1 over 2, cosine square over 2 pi over 7, b times cosine 2 pi over 7 minus 1 over 8, that is equals to 0. Okay, do you remember this formula? Cosine 3a. Cosine 3a equals what? 4 cosine cube of a minus 3 cosine a. Okay, from here we can set up the cosine square of a equals how much? Cosine 3a plus 3 cosine a over 4, right? That's the first one. The second one, cosine 2a is one in there. You know this one? 2 cosine square of a minus 1, right? So from here, cosine square of a equals plus 1 plus 1, 1 plus cosine 2a over 2, right? So we need this term. Okay, now we're going to replace cosine cubic number is what? Like this one, okay? That is what is there. Take a look. This one is purely cosine 1 over 4 here, okay? 1 over 4. Cosine 3 times the angle is what? 6 pi over 7. Okay, plus 3 cosine 2 pi over 7. That's it, okay? All right. And plus 1 half. Cosine square will be another 1 half, right? So times 1 half again inside, what is that? 1 plus cosine 2a, twice this square, 4 pi over 7. All right, and plus b cosine 2 pi over 7 minus 1 over 8 equals 0. Okay, now simplify. Now 1 over 4 is over here. I'm going to move right, combine these two terms, okay? This is still 1 over 4. So cosine 6 pi over 7, 3 cosine 2 pi over 7, and plus, write down this first, okay? Cosine 4 pi over 7, and the plus 1. And b cosine 2 pi over 7, and 1 over 8 equals 0. Okay, what's the next? We're going to simplify a little bit over here, okay? Because we know that cosine 2 pi over 7 plus cosine 4 pi over 7 plus cosine 6 pi over 7. Take we separate this, okay? 2 and 1. Now 2 cosine 2 pi over 7 and plus 1. Okay? This I'm gonna send it before. What is this one? Sum of root, right? That is negative 1 half, isn't it? Okay. Now open parentheses, okay? 1 over 4 times 1 half is 1 over 8 plus, I'm going to just move out. 2 times this 1 half is what? 1 half cosine 2 pi over 7. 1/4 times 1 is 1/4. Now we have a b cosine 2 pi over 7 and minus 1 over 8. That is equal to 0, okay? 1/4, 1/8, negative 1/8 canceled out. Okay, that's going to be 0. Now the next one is, what is that? Cosine 2 pi over 7, cosine 2 pi over 7, that is a common, right? So 1 over 2 plus b cosine 2 pi over 7, that is 0. But this way is not 0. So the only thing 0 is what? B equals what? Negative 1 half. Okay? We just got the b over here. Okay. So what is that? A equals 1 half. B equals negative 1 half. C equals negative 1/8. Okay? So from here, what is the value of right product? A times B times C is what? 1 over 32. Okay? That's the answer. Wow, this needs a lot of work, right? Yeah. So it's this answer. Okay? Right. Thank you so much.